Hey everybody, it's Michael back with another toy review. Today we got Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Ultimate Jason figure. So first we're going to take a look at the box and then we'll get to the figure. So we obviously have the cover of the movie here with the Jason mask with the knife going through the eye. And open it up. And so this time I actually do have the accessories and some of the accessories in the box. I'll take those out later and we'll talk about them. Then you got menacing Jason stalking around with his axe. Got the side design of it, which looks amazing. And in the back, so got some just photo stills of the figure. So you got the tombstone, Pamela Voorhees, Jason, and you got this disgusting eye one, which we'll check out later, which is awesome. And then him stalking the campgrounds, stoking the campgrounds, you know, because he's pretty stoked about it. Awesome. Let's get to the figure. So here is the figure in all its glory. So this one is from part 4. As you can see that he's a little bit more dirtier than the last figure. I think they used a lot of this, like the pants and the boots and possibly the mask. The mask is probably a repaint, but they used a lot of the same stuff, but they've also changed up the shirt, the hands, the head sculpt's completely different. A lot of the weapons are different and they're awesome. So let's get to the weapons first. So you get the machete. This one's got tons of blood on it. So not like the Ultimate Part 3 edition where it had no blood on it. This one's covered in blood. So you get this saw. I can't remember too much about this in the movie, to be honest. I've recently watched the movie. It wasn't a kill that obviously stuck out to me that well. You get an extra hand for holding. Look at those disgusting fingernails, like ew. Got a pedicure, or manicure. I think manicure's hands. I think pedicure's feet. Okay, so actually these two go together in murdering Crispin Glover in one of my favorite deaths. So Crispin Glover's asking for this bottle opener and he's getting kind of pissed off. Jason shoves it in his hand, and then when he screams for help, he turns and he gets this in the face. It's probably it's my favorite death of that movie for certain, but it's probably in my top 10 favorite Jason kills. Then you get this little butcher knife covered in some blood, and it's got some like nice little like blacker, like a darker blood paint on it as well. It's like it was used and then he used it again because he liked it so much. Then you get this axe, which doesn't have any blood on it, but I don't remember too much of it in the movie. It seems like he likes axes as well, because that's the second figure with an axe. I know in part 3 they did have the axe. I just don't remember this too much. I guarantee it's in the movie, I just don't remember it. It comes with Pamela Voorhees headstone, 1930 and 1979 at rest, which is awesome add-on to that character. As you can see, like it works well with it. It's a really cool accessory. So here you get one of the two heads. This one also comes with an alternate head, which is freaking cool. So, well, let's look at the mask first before I take it off. Okay, so you see the cut it's older now. The blood stain's a little bit older, so time has obviously passed. Even the skin's a lot darker as well. Like the skin on in the first movie, it's a lot lighter. This is like rotten. So, ugh, gross. I don't even think, well, I guess Pamela Voorhees did love that face, but not many else could. But you can see those teeth that are coming out. The cut on his head's getting all rotted. His face is kind of all messed up. The detail on this little head sculpt is quite amazing. So then you get to this ear, which is kind of jacked up, and back to the start. So that's fantastic. Some of these figures you can just display without the masks on because they look so good. So we'll get to the second head sculpt, which is the one I display it with. Look how menacing that looks. That looks awesome. And so, boom. Look at that face. Oh my lord. So you see that right there? That's when Tommy Jarvis hits him in the... What does he hit him? He hits him with the machete. So he gets him right there with the machete. And yeah, it's pretty bad. I thought the machete was supposed to stick into this figure. Ah, it does, look at that. You get that scene and then he falls down and it just goes through his face. It's really gross. But yeah, so his mouth's a little bit more wide open on this one. He's got obviously what you can see through right through his head. And the amazing job that's done on this figure. This head sculpt is awesome. So we'll get to the close. So it looks like this one's a little bit more pudgier. That Jason was pretty slim, so this one's got a little bit of belly to him, as that shape is. It's obviously a lot darker too. It seems like it's got different creases on the back as well, so it's a completely different shirt. I think this one, the shirt didn't go all the way up here, it went all the way down there. So that's different. The hand sculpts are different. The pants are, I think they may be just recolored or repainted. And the shoes are just kind of like the same, just more dingier, more mud, older, more grotesque. So as I say again, buy one of these things. These things are awesome for displaying the Ultimate figures. Last time mine fell over and it looked kind of funny, but yeah, so this looks awesome. You can pose them in as many menacing poses as you want. You kind of get like this articulation in the chest, the articulation here, the wrist articulation. The knees got just one. Some of them have the double joint here, but this just got the one, and the foot moves a bit, but not too much. But yeah, it's like you can pose them a lot. Obviously, you kind of want to pose them with that mask on, right? Boom, 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 boom. I promise I will not forget any components. So that is it for this figure. If you don't got it and you like these figures, I say go and get it. This one is a def must for any Jason fan. I gotta get my hands on part 6. I think if you guys like these videos, I'll have to run out and get that one immediately, right? Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in again, and say goodbye to Jason. Bye, guys. Brendan, this video comes up after the part 3 video, because this is part 4. This is part 5. Second. Okay. This is part 4. Part 5's in the beginning. It sucks.